2022 is looking like a historically good cornerback class. Sauce Gardner has 11 pass breakups. Jack Jones for the Patriots has the highest PFF grade among cornerbacks. Tariq Woolen has 5 interceptions, but I don't think enough people are talking about Trent McDuffie. McDuffie was the 21st pick out of Washington, and he played week 1, but then a hamstring injury sidelined him for 7 weeks. So he's only played 4 games and 129 coverage snaps in his rookie season, but he has the 5th lowest yards per cover snap and the 9th highest PFF coverage grade among cornerbacks. And what should make you most encouraged about Trent McDuffie is the fact that his biggest weakness or question mark coming out of the draft is the area that he's had the most success with in the NFL. With just under 30-inch arms, which is 5th percentile for cornerbacks, and little to no press coverage experience from college, I had no idea whether McDuffie would be able to play press man coverage in the NFL. But he's just been suffocating at the line of scrimmage. Right here, they're in the red zone. He's running a goal line fade. McDuffie lands a 2-hand punch, but then watch how active he is with his feet. If you extend into the receiver at the line of scrimmage, but your feet aren't moving, he's just gonna blow right past you. And McDuffie does a great job shuffling his feet to stay in front of the receiver and prevent himself from getting stacked. Right here, he's matched up with Robert Woods playing soft shoe press, which is where the corner's in a press alignment, but he doesn't jam at the line of scrimmage. He gets his hands on him after about 3 yards, and then Woods uses a wipe technique to knock down this outside hand. Really good job by McDuffie not panicking and stopping his feet while he tries to replace that punch. He just turns his hips and carries him downfield. Even though he doesn't have the length and size of a prototypical press corner, his hip fluidity and agility makes it really easy for him to transition out of press. So he might struggle with bigger, more physical receivers at the line of scrimmage, but he's not going to be someone where if he misses his punch, he's just out of position and the rep is lost. So press coverage is an element of Trent McDuffie's game that I didn't expect to exist this early into his career, and the fact that he's this confident and effective already at the line of scrimmage is just icing on the cake. Here's another one against Jacksonville. Again, 2-hand punch. Zay Jones runs a stop and go, and you can see how naturally sticky McDuffie is in man coverage. Part of this is quickness and overall athleticism, but a lot of it has to do with instincts to just anticipate where the receiver's going. And then at the end of the play, full extension to lay out and disrupt the pass. Another press coverage rep against Zay Jones. This time he does an inside hand punch, doesn't really land it, but he just doesn't allow any separation here. Zay Jones can keep widening out and eat up this space from the sideline, but McDuffie just stays right on his hip, and then good job playing the ball in the air and avoiding the penalty. He gives up a catch on this play to Marvin Jones, but I think his technique is pretty close to perfect. I like how he doesn't really fall for jab steps. When a receiver shuffles at the line of scrimmage, he's fine to just let them waste time. He keeps his feet moving, and then whenever the receiver breaks upfield, he turns his hips and lands this transition punch with his inside hand. And it's really important to establish contact here in this transition, especially against someone that has the deep speed of Marvin Jones, because this is right at the point where he's starting to hit that second gear, and McDuffie's in the process of turning his hips around and accelerating from 0. So giving this transition punch sort of cancels out the speed advantage, and it keeps him vertically on top of the receiver. In the end, he just misjudges the ball. This is an incredible throw by Trevor Lawrence and a really good job by Marvin Jones of extending and creating that separation at the very end. But the first 90% of this rep is textbook from Trent McDuffie. He's only played 4 games and he's only allowed 75 yards, so there isn't a lot of negative to break down. I usually like to talk about what a player does well and where they struggle, but Trent McDuffie hasn't really gotten beat very much. He gave up this one play on 3rd down. He's responsible for the first route to break inside, and he doesn't identify it quickly enough, plays it too flat-footed. I don't expect to see a lot of coverage busts and mental mistakes from Trent McDuffie going forward, because he was known in college as someone that takes his film study really seriously, and he has an incredible understanding of zone and match coverages. Mentally, he's everything that you want in a corner. So the first 4 games for Trent McDuffie has just been really clean tape, but he's gonna have a game or 2 where he gives up some plays. If you're a Chiefs fan or you've watched the Chiefs defense this year, you're very aware of what the deal is with rookie corners. Even players like Joshua Williams or Jalen Watson in the Chiefs secondary that have shown nice things still get picked on at varying levels. That's just the way the NFL works. So McDuffie ranks top 10 in pretty much all the cornerback metrics. That is probably a little bit skewed by sample size, but the early results for his rookie season are extremely encouraging. And if he maintains this level of performance, L'Jarius Sneed and Trent McDuffie is looking like one of the best cornerback duos in the NFL. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe. Also, let me know in the comments any players or teams that you'd like me to cover.